What's going on, guys, and welcome back to the channel for episode number 98 of this Pentagon challenge that we have undertaken. We are currently in our fourth continent. We have the opportunity to win the AFC Champions League and the Chinese FA Cup to go along with the Super League that we've already won this season with the team from Shanghai. However, the way the scheduling works in these Asian competitions means that both finals are over 2 legs. Today, you're going to get the first leg of both the Chinese FA Cup final and AFC Champions League. Let's get into it. So then, guys, as I mentioned, this is the current state of play. We are taking on Al Sadd in the first of today's 2 first legs in the AFC Champions League final. The expectation for us was to reach the quarterfinals, and we are in the final. We need to lift this trophy, though. Then also we have the Chinese FA Cup. We take on the team from Beijing. Again, as I said, I don't understand why, but it is over 2 legs. In terms of the schedule, guys, you were last with me for the semi-final where we beat Melbourne in Australia 2-0. Since then, we had 2 games to finish the Chinese Super League season. Relatively straightforward, a 4-1 victory and then a 1-1 draw. Not the end of the world. I did throw another friendly in just to keep everybody kind of match fit in between, because it was from the 30th. If we'd have not put the friendly in, we'd have gone from the 31st of October to the 20th of November without actually playing a game, which I didn't think would serve us in good stead. In the first game today, we take on Al Sadd. As I mentioned, they've got some interesting players. This guy looks pretty tidy, American guy, sort of bounced around a couple of different clubs. In terms of their schedule, I don't know when this falls. Obviously, we don't have the league loaded because they are from Qatar, which I assume means they've not played since the 19th of the 10th. So fingers crossed they're not actually match sharp for this. We have the first leg of the Champions League at home, and we also have the first leg of the Chinese Cup, but that one is away from home. There's a little bit of space in between them, but not a great deal. So without any further ado, let's move forward into this tournament game, AFC Champions League final. Al Sadd, who have they actually beat so far? They've actually had a very interesting run. They beat another team from Qatar to make it all the way through to the final. So they've had an interesting one. They did lose one of their games, so maybe they are slightly vulnerable, perhaps. Let's go into a tactical meeting. This is what we're going to do. It looks like they're playing a 4-3-3, relatively straightforward. This is the team for this game. Obviously, the key players for us: Lubin, Varhol, Vencedor, Chien, who scored some absolute bangers in the last episode, Vinagre, and obviously Basoli up top. As you can see from the analysis, we've got some very good partnerships coming in here. This guy at right back has actually been putting in some very good performances for us of late, last 5 games, averaging over a 5. We've got quite a few players who are on yellows, though, and could well miss the second leg. That is something I do need to check. Do away goals count in the final? Away goals used if scores are level after 90 minutes, even in the final, guys. Oh my god. Okay. Fine. Good to bear in mind as we are at home in the first game. Deep breath. Submit the team. Let's go. There's not really much I can do about it at this point. It says we should be winning this one fairly comfortably. Oh my god. I'm not going to say that to the team. I didn't look at the pre-match odds. I'm just hoping the boys can do the business, really. In terms of competitive football, we've been very good this year in all competitions, fighting on all fronts. So a very good performance here in the Champions League final is exactly what we need. And then hopefully, fingers crossed, next episode, you guys will be able to see us lift 2 trophies in one episode, which would be quite nice. As you would expect from a Champions League tie, relatively cagey so far, 25 minutes. This is the first highlight. We intercept that one from the throw-in then. Up the line to the right back. Looks for the ball over the top. In goes Lorenzo Basoli. Oh, he's done so many of those in this season, and you've just seen the net go. But in the last couple of episodes, whilst we've been doing the Champions League final or Champions League specific games, he's not really been hit in the back of the net. I think he's only scored once since the quarter-final stage. But if we keep coming with the chances, I'm hoping that we can make this breakthrough. Out to the right-hand side then, right back into the penalty area he goes. The challenge comes in. It's a big challenge, but the cross comes in again, and they get this one clear. Do we pick up the loose ball? No. They've got a meme up front. Goes for the crossfield ball, finds Sosa. That's a great pass. Okay, highlight over. Fantastic. Looks like we are slightly edging this in terms of what we've created thus far, even though it's still relatively tight. So Basoli on his left foot this time goes down inside the penalty area. Referee, that must be. He was about to shoot. That is a clear goal scoring opportunity that he has prevented. Vinagre Jr. is going to step up and take this penalty. The pressure that must be on a player at this stage goes to, come on, sends a goalkeeper the wrong way, and he scores his 26th goal of the season. And I just saw in the text commentary there, that is his 50th for the club, which is fantastic. It's another one from the penalty spot. Basoli gets absolutely tripped up inside the penalty area, and we do take the lead. Chen Yi, you're not doing it again, are you? Chen Yi has scored another free kick, guys. Chen Yi loves the AFC Champions League. This is some disgusting goalkeeping. He should definitely save that. Palms it into the roof of the net, but wow, that was some way out. 2 goals in 2 minutes. Both set pieces again. One from the penalty spot, one from a free kick. Corner. Floats in. Oh, Lubin scored. I think we're going to be moving to Europe, guys. I don't want to count my chickens too soon, but I think we're going to be moving to Europe. 43 minutes on the board in this one. 3 goals up, 3 set pieces, 3 different ways of scoring a goal from a set piece. A penalty, a free kick, a corner. Dominant. Absolutely dominant. Very pleased. Some of our players are actually starting to look a little complacent, which is not good. Anyway, moving forward. Second half highlight. I think 4-0 ends this. No away goal, in my opinion, ends this tie. Vinagre Jr. goes down. Still recycling. Chen Yi, there's the 4th. 11th goal of the season. He has really, really stepped up towards the back end of this season. Especially in the games that you guys have seen. He has just stepped up and just been absolutely magnificent. Scoring free kicks like he's prime David Beckham. And chipping in with loads of goals like this as well. Inside the penalty area. Good finishes after the ball's been bouncing around. We will start to make substitutions in a set. We've made a substitution at right back just to try and avoid certain people getting booked and suspended for the final. I think Lubin's going to have to come off as well. I think I noticed that he was 1 yellow card away from a suspension. So let's make that change. I know it weakens us a little bit, but it also makes us in a better spot for the final leg, obviously away from home. Chen Yi has just scored a hat-trick in the Champions League final. They say set pieces win championships, and guys, we've scored 5 goals. 4 of them have been from a dead ball. I know one of them is a penalty, but that's not the point. We have been fantastic. We've scored a free kick, we scored a corner, we scored a direct free kick. Like, I cannot stress enough. I've done a video on my training regime, guys, and I talk about how important it is to work on your delivery and how you get balls into the penalty area, and focusing that in terms of training. And I think we've proved it here. Set pieces win championships, win titles, win trophies, and fingers crossed, guys, we are very much in the driving seat of the AFC Champions League. It looks like regardless of what happens in the FA Cup or what happens in the second leg, we will be moving on to Europe in episode number 100. It's taken 100 episodes to get 4 continents potentially done. I don't see us slipping from here. If we make this 6, it's game, set, and match, isn't it? Basoli. Oh, it's disallowed. What? Okay, it's Basoli's goal's disallowed. Either way, I don't see us dropping 5 goals, conceding potentially 6 goals away from home. I just don't see it happening. If it got to 3, I'd probably clamp up the defense and just be like, right, this is how we're going to play it out, guys. But it looks like we are going to be moving on to Europe, and what could be a very historic Chen Yi, what could be a very historic treble for the club, and treble for me. I like winning trophies, and this is kind of like a clean sweep. If we were to get the job done against Beijing, I feel that game will be harder than this first leg here. Absolutely bossing it, boys. Vencedor, please do not get sent off, my guy. I need you for finals. Please. I need you for the second leg away from home. Chen Yi, the absolute orchestrator, gets bodied there, but we continue with the highlight. Vencedor, Chen Yi's kind of looking for the ball, and he's made a good run here. He's in a little bit of space, but we shoot from range. And Varhol scores. That makes it 6. Guys, I think Champions League winners, dare I say it? I think from 6-0, I really don't see us. I really don't see us throwing this away now. I cannot believe it has been so comfortable, shall we say, to have the first leg in a cup final, to play like this, to be 6-0 up inside the first leg. Bissoli's got a chance here. Forces a good save. Lorenzo Bissoli has kind of gone missing in these Champions League games. And he's still playing at 7.5. He's been absolutely carried by Chen Yi at the moment. It's another set piece. They get this one clear. Guys, I guess I will be back when we are ready to start the FA Cup final first leg. We are away from home in that one, so we will have to take a look and see what happens in terms of away goals and such. But that is absolutely ridiculous. I genuinely, I cannot believe what's happened in this game. I know I was going to do just a highlight format, but I'm just going to talk because this team that we've put together, Bissoli could make it 7 and doesn't. We've scored 6 goals in a game and Bissoli's not scored at all. Wow. Wow. That is dominant. That is emphatic. That is 6-0. Very pleased with the performance. I'll be back for that FA Cup tie very, very soon, guys. It is Chinese FA Cup time. We are back. We are taking on the team from Beijing. As this is over 2 legs, I am very curious to know, do away goals count? Oh my god, second leg match rules. Away goals used if the scores are level after 90 minutes. So away goals do count. We don't need this trophy though. I must stress, we do not need this trophy. Obviously, in terms of the competition screen, this is the one that we were here to win in the middle. And obviously, just a minute ago, you would have seen us go 6-0 up in the first leg of the final. We've managed to pick up the Chinese League. Fantastic. If we can win this as well, that would be great. I'm not expecting anything. The team from Beijing are actually very, very good. We will make that substitution via my assistant's suggestions. This is the team then. Joseph Banda comes back in, having not been registered for the Champions League. Obviously, the key international players are Varhol, Vinagre, and Lorenzo Bissoli. Stemanec obviously is unregistered still. And Vencedor, we can just save him for the Champions League next leg, for the second leg of the Champions League final. So this is the team. I'm not going to beat around the bush too much. It's not changed a lot since the last game that you would have seen. Just the fact that we can bring in 1 additional foreign player in the league. You are only allowed to register 3 in the Champions League. So let's get into it. They are unbeaten in their last 5 games. Wow. Okay. Beijing. They got Luke Thomas at left back as well, which is a very interesting shout. I love seeing where some players end up in China. For instance, DL Pro have got Ryan Shirky. He's far too good for this league, but there we go. As is Luke Thomas, as you can see, he's on the ball now. It's great to see for me, right, the pressure's off here. We don't actually need to win this trophy. If we can somehow make it a treble, then great. If we don't, then it is what it is, you know. We can just sort of have a good season, League and Champions League double in China, and we move forward. That's great double block from our boys there. Seeing that one go behind for a goal kick eventually. Obviously, we are away from home. If we can get ourselves a goal in this game, that would be quite big. But yet to have a shot, let alone a shot on target inside the first 15 minutes. Highlight again. Oh, God, it's a corner. Another one cleared off the line. God, we are all hands on deck at the moment, aren't we? Blimey. Half an hour gone, right? And this is such a cagey affair. We've not even had a shot in this game just yet. I'm hoping we can kind of start creating something. We've kind of settled into the game okay, but we're just doing loads of stuff like that. It's like long balls that are just kind of aimless and aren't really making it to the opposition, to the player that we're targeting. And they are actually playing quite nicely. Luke Thomas versus Banda is going to be an interesting one on this side. And it looks like we've just given away a penalty. That is sub-ideal. I guess. Dewey. And the goalkeeper saves it. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 34 minutes in and we've just saved a penalty. Goalkeeper playing very, very well. Defence holding strong. And we get away there. That's a foul. It was about to be a 2v2 there. That is a great professional foul, by the way. Fantastic professional foul. 40 minutes on the clock, and we've still yet to register a shot in this game. The Beijing rearguard doing the business so far. I'm actually going to say I'm not happy with the performance out there. To play this average is not what we want. Basoli to take the corner then. Hands there. Is that crept in? It looks like it has. Oh, the guy who's had his penalty saved has gone down as an own goal for him. Oh my god. Basoli with the delivery into the danger area. It's been headed onto Dewey, who's put it past his own goalkeeper. Wow. We're still yet to register a shot on target, but yet we are winning 1-0. Lu Bin on the ball then. Out to the left-hand side. They are just swamping Basoli at the moment. Look at how many players he's got around him. Can we create something maybe for someone else and use Basoli as a decoy then, potentially? Cross comes over Varhol. Space, Basoli, Lorenzo Basoli hits the post. Goalkeeper makes a save. Referee has his, the assistant has his flag raised. He is offside. They've had an injury as well. What does that injury mean? What does that injury mean? It looks like they've lost players. They head it wide. Yeah, they've got, what's that? 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. They've only got 10 players because of an injury, but yet they've got substitutions on the bench. I don't understand why, but like a shark that smells blood, we are going to go for it, I think. Let's bring on Fu as well. Fresh legs on the right to run at Luke Thomas. Do you know what, guys? Why not? We're against 10. Let's go very attacking and see if we can maybe snatch another away goal to put us in a very, very commanding position going into the game at home. Free kick for us then in towards the far post. And it's gone in. Han Hui with the goal, but it has been disallowed for offside. I reckon this one's going to be pretty tight. Ah, no, he's clearly offside. Clearly offside. We are still pushing, though. We are still pushing. They've gone for 2 defensive midfielders in there now. Interesting. 8 shots for them, just the one on target, and that was the that was the penalty that was saved. We've hit the crossbar again. We have kind of dominated this tie without being very good, which is actually quite reassuring. Saving the penalty is obviously massive. Free kick for them. It will get undone now if they score, but they haven't on that occasion. They're going to have a second phase of this attack, though. The guy who took the free kicks in acres of space there. Win that header, Lubin. He does. Luke Thomas is there. Running back out to the left-hand side. Yep, he's going to be in some space. Can he deliver? That is a ball right into the danger area, and that is what Luke Thomas can do from left back. Wang Boto with the goal. Not as comfortable as it once was, but we have still got that away goal, which will be very important. You may say that I've kind of ruined it again by sort of going for it, but when you're playing against 10, you may as well go to the very attacking style, especially away from home, because if we get another one and we get 2 away goals, I think that's it. We don't lose like that at home. So Vencedor hits the woodwork again. 3rd woodwork hit of the night in this particular game. We've been doing very well, though, despite this. We've kind of grown back into the game, despite scoring and taking the lead without having a shot on target. They finished the game 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. They do finish with 10, but they've gone very narrow. They missed the penalty, scored right at the end. We only scored through an own goal, but I still think that puts us in a good position. I'm going to say unlucky to the boys. And that, guys, is where I'm sadly going to leave this episode. We would have played both first legs of these finals, and you're going to have to come back next time out to see if we do manage to win the treble. As I said, it does look like we've won at least a double now. from 6-0. I don't see that lead being thrown away. But you're going to have to come back next episode to see if we do lift all 3 trophies. But that's where I'm going to leave things for today. If you have enjoyed today's video, very commanding victory in the Champions League final first leg, then please do drop a like on the video down below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new around here, and ring that bell so you're told each time that we upload a video in this particular series. But until next time, guys, take care, and I'll see you soon.